What's that song by Bob Marley? Stir it up. What's he talking about exactly in that song? Okay, so here we see Jamie applying the second coat of epoxy that's fortified with this metallic mica. If you didn't see the first coat go on, we have that in another video. Just check our playlist. But man, look at that color, how rich and deep that is. That's a bronze or a copper. So he's going to spread these colors around, and then eventually he's going to start kind of mixing them around with his own little technique. You can see it dripping over the sides. It looks somewhat like a layer cake layer there. And so moving on from here, Jamie's going to keep spreading this stuff around, adding his own design touches. This is just the beginning. Shortly here, he'll start spreading the stuff around. It's looking brilliant. So, did you ever imagine yourself that you'd be standing in that same exact spot as you were like 25 years ago when you were asking John Weiland for a long-term apartment to rent, that you'd be creating this super awesome piece of artwork for a countertop and desk?
I did not. I never considered that fact at all at that point.
Isn't it crazy how life puts you back in the same places over and over again?
Crazy circles. You never know where you're gonna end up.
You think John Weiland would think this is cool?
I would hope that he would.
Or would he be like, damn hippies?
Yeah, damn hippies pouring all this water all over the damn countertop.
It looks a bit crazy now, but in a few moments, it's all gonna take shape. So over the next few moments here, Jamie's going to take just a standard paint roller. He's just going to lightly skim across the surface, dispersing this material around this epoxy. And it's going to cause some streakiness and basically create a layer over the existing layer. And he's just using a very light amount of pressure to do this. Up next, he's going to apply some heat to further manipulate the material and spread it around, and you'll see what happens next with that. So with the heat gun, you'll notice he's able to manipulate the epoxy and somewhat spread it out. It's another neat little effect. You would think it would have the opposite effect. You'd think it would dry it up, but it actually pushes this material around a little bit more and causes it to spread or fan out for even more dramatic effect. So after applying the heat effect, he'll move on to another really cool special effect, which will be the last thing that we do to this countertop, and that is applying some splashes of alcohol. Yeah, so what comes up next right now is he just takes some regular rubbing alcohol and he'll be splashing it across the countertop, and what we'll be left with is what looks like some little rain splotches or raindrops in the surface. It's a really, really neat effect.
I'll take it out.
There's a finished product. Jamie's pretty proud. So am I. Looks good. Looks pretty amazing, actually. It's really good.
Looks like candy.
Yeah, final product. I think we're going to put one more coat on it, but not enough for the audience here to worry about. We're just going to put a coat of clear on it just to add a little bit more depth and more layers of protection. And we're going to let it sit all for about a week. Let it get good and hard. And man, what a cool effect that is. Look at that. You'll just have to come see it in person to truly understand how cool this is. Really neat. All right. Well, don't forget to share and subscribe. We would certainly appreciate that. We like to see our hard work recognized. I'm Roman Rich. Go your own way. See you down the road.